Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to a Revolting review. I am Random Ross and today I'm reviewing the latest installment in the legendary monsterverse, Monarch, Legacy of Monsters. So this is created by Chris Black and Matt Fraction, based on the Toho Godzilla, and it stars Anna Sawal, Kiersey Clemons Ren Watabe, Myra Yamamoto, Anders Holm, Joe Tippet, Wyatt Russell, Kurt Russell, and Elisa Lawsowski. So this takes place in between Godzilla and Godzilla King of the Monsters, and is a 10-part series which aired weekly, and I waited for the whole series to conclude before I binge watched the whole thing. And in this we see we see things in two different timelines. One in 2015, like I say, it doesn't take place in the present day, it takes place in between 2014's Godzilla and 2019's Godzilla King of the Monsters. And in this we also have flashbacks to like Monarch, how it kind of started. We get flashbacks of the nuclear testings, which they said were tests, but they were trying to kill Godzilla. And we also see all these characters that in this show, from Kate Randa, who is a San Francisco school teacher with the PTSD of the events of Godzilla. And then we have the character of Meg, played by Kiersey Clemons. And then we got the characters of Lee Shaw. We also have Bill Randa, who was played by John Goodman in Kong Skull Island, but also he has a young counterpart in this, played by Anders Holm, who is in the flashback sequences only, because we all know that he met his demise in Kong Skull Island. Do excuse me. So, yeah, we see these characters as they go all over the world trying to hunt for Godzilla and try and find out why he keeps appearing in these spots. And we actually find out that, Godzilla and all the other monsters have probably been around throughout history, because, spoiler alert, we find out that Hollow Earth is actually, time moves differently in Hollow Earth than it does on the Earth, which is why Godzilla doesn't age so much, and probably explains why Kong can live a long time, because we know he was young in Skull Island and that he's a bit older, has the grey beard in Godzilla vs. Kong. But I actually like this series. I like the two timelines between the character of Lee Shaw, how he was played by Kurt Russell's real life son Wyatt Russell in flashbacks, to how he played him in to how his dad Kurt Russell played his older counterpart in the 2010s. Also, I did wonder if he was young and like that in the 50s. How come he's not as old as he should look? But like I say, he went to Hollow Earth for what was days for him were decades for the Earth, and it was 1982 when he reappeared after being away from Earth for like 20 years, is it? But like I say, I liked that they had a father and son play the same character, but his son played his younger version, which sometimes I actually do like, and I did like that. Also, people in the past have complained that these monster movies, these legendary monster movies, one of their down parts is that there's a lot of human drama in here and not enough monster fighting action. But in this, I feel the human drama does work, and I feel that, you know, this series focuses a lot on the humans because it is about them. It is about Monarch. I mean, the title and everything. And I feel, you know, what doesn't work in the movies works a lot better as this series. And I mean, yeah, we gotta have some humanness in the movies, which we'll still be getting, but like I say, they're getting the message in the movies. We like to see monsters face off and fight each other, and that's what they're giving us. But they still, you know, add a bit of, you know, human interaction in there. But this one, it's a lot of it. And Godzilla, he's more like, you know, just like a background character. He's like, just appears here and there. He's not in every single episode, and when he does appear, it's very brief, which I think was alright, you know, focusing more on the people. But the scenes where we saw Godzilla, I thought were good visuals, and we even get a few cameos from Kong as well in there, because we do open where we're on Skull Island with John Goodman's character before he meets his demise, and then we see his younger version. There's his son, or as well, who's alive and lived a life. And also our two characters, Kate and her character and her brother. What's his name? Kentaro? Yeah, Kate's half-brother. It also focuses on them searching for their father as well, who's in on the whole Monarch thing. And I also like the ending. I mean, at the end, they do jump a few years ahead because they spend a bit of time in Hollow Earth. And I liked, you know, I'm thinking they got to do a second season of this. I think if they do a second season, it should take place during the events of Godzilla King of the Monsters, because Kong was absent from that one, you know, and he didn't meet Godzilla. I'd like to see a second season where they're on Skull Island at the Apex research station, where, you know, we see where at the same time the events of King of the Monsters is happening, but we're only focused on Skull Island, and we see things from Kong's perspective, and he appears as like a background character here and there before setting things up for, say, Godzilla versus Kong or something like that. But yeah, I can't see any reason for them not to make a second season. I mean, it's not been confirmed, I don't think, but also it's not been, they've not cancelled, there's been no cancellation around it, so I think we will see a second season, I think, of this one. I really hope so, because like I say, what didn't go down so well in the movies, with a lot of drama with people, I feel works a lot better in this. But like I said the human drama is good in the movies, but we go to these movies now to see the giant monsters clash, as I've established already. So Monarch, Legacy of Monsters, what am I going to rate this one? I think it was a decent series, and, you know, it worked. I'll give it 4 stabs out of 5. 4 stabs out of 5 for Monarch Legacy of Monsters. So there you go. There is my review for this one. Have you seen it? Let me know what you think down below in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. I've been Random Ross, and this has been a Revolting review. So, till next time, don't have nightmares.